Welcome back to Meg's Mysteries. Welcome to Merryweather, the Silver Box, the village of Merryweather. Three cousins that haven't seen each other in years all received letters requesting their presence to the New England village of Merryweather, where their families came from. Gloria, Hope, and Faith, all connected by their mothers who were cousins. The letters: My dearest daughters of Merryweather, I hope you come for your last visit and reading of my will. All travel and your family's story will be provided. I hope to see you all before I leave this world. Love, Great Aunt Henrietta Merryweather. P.S. It is your destiny and your story. The girls haven't seen each other since the last summer when they all were vacationing at the shore with their mothers. Gloria was 13, Hope 10, Faith was 8. Each summer they used to get together to visit each other. But as time went by, the vacations were coming to the end, and they all went about their own lives, still in contact with phone calls and letters. Now all young women with a life of their own. Gloria is a lawyer in New York, Hope a doctor in North Carolina, and Faith is a science teacher in Virginia. When they received the letters, they called each other and said how strange the request was. But as all their own mothers were gone now, Great Aunt Henrietta was the family patriarch, and she must have a good reason for asking. And she did put it was her wish to see them before she died. So they decided to go to the place they only visited once when they were all very young. They received the tickets for the airfare and a long train ride so they can get to know each other again and catch up on their different lives. They all met at the train station and knew each other immediately, like they were never apart. So happy to see you both, said Gloria. Last time was Aunt May's funeral. So sorry, Hope, I should have stayed in touch more. No problem, and sorry about Aunt Lizzie. I know they're both in heaven together with Aunt Regina, the three cousins all together again. Faith, with tears in her eyes, agreed. They all went so fast in years' time, all gone now. But we must keep them alive in our memories. I do miss my mom and my aunties. On a happier note, what's been going on with you two? How's life been treating you both, said Hope. Gloria said, I'm a lawyer in New York. Hard work, but I love it. Hope, you're a doctor and have your own practice, right? And what's new with you, Faith? Oh, I teach science in our high school. I love my kids. Gloria asked, no one married yet? No, too busy, said Hope. Faith just smiled and said, I'm waiting for Mr. Right. How about you, Gloria? Gloria laughed and told him, I'm engaged to my college boyfriend and we'll be married next year. The train ride was long, but it went so fast as they were catching up with each other's lives. At the station, Mr. Gregory was there to meet them when they arrived, with a card saying the Merryweathers on it. The girls all giggled. He looked very proper. He said, Welcome to New England. I will take you all home to Merryweather. Follow me. Your aunt is waiting for you all. Please, this way. The house was large and very old, and in the family for centuries. The first Merryweather, Reverend Douglas Merryweather, was the founder of the village. They all came to be in New England, all migrated from England. The original families came here and still live there. As the girls entered the house, Mr. Gregory said, The madam will see you later. First, let's get you settled. Lunch will be promptly at 1 o'clock. After a nice light lunch, they all met Great Aunt Henrietta, their mother's aunt, and the head of the family. Oh, my darling dears, you are as beautiful as your mothers. I'm so glad you all came. The great aunt was a small, very old woman, nearly 100 years old, and so sickly they had to meet her in the bedroom. Sorry, she told him, I don't get up much anymore, but my mind is as sharp as a tack. Gloria, Hope, and Faith, I have information and gifts for you all. Sit and relax. I'll tell you all about our family story and its obligation to the village. Our story begins in Salem, Massachusetts, 1692, the time of the witch trial. They were starting, and many innocents were being accused and jailed. So many will be sent to their death for no reason other than being falsely accused by their own neighbors. Reverend Douglas Merryweather took it upon himself to save his congregation. Some families followed him out of Salem to an unknown wilderness to escape prosecution. They're all being subject to questioning by the Inquisition, and the Reverend himself was being questioned. He knew his fate was doomed. One of his friends accused him of witchcraft. They all left England for freedom of religion, but now here in America, they were still being prosecuted unjustly. They had to save themselves. So in the dead of night, 13 families vanished into the wilderness to find a new home. The prosecutors all believed it was the devil's work, that all the families just vanished before they can be accused and jailed. The 13 families left with the Reverend, and they started the village you are in now, Merryweather, named after their Savior. This is the important part. Our family has a pact that he made, not with the devil, but with the goddess Mother. You call her Mother Earth. She'll protect the village, and we will protect her, keeping all nature safe. The whole village and its families still live here till this day, under her protection from evil. But we must, once a year on the solar eclipse, bless the village and its people. Bless and heal all who live here, with the help of the 3 Merryweather daughters. It must be on December 21st, the first and the strongest eclipse. Just like the first time when he made the pact to save all their lives, we must thank the goddess and all nature. The special 3 Merryweather women were his own daughters, your own family. They were chosen to perform this rite once a year on December 21st, on the eclipse. They'll bless the whole village, and anyone who needs to be healed will be, and protected from any harm. They were the first, and your own mothers, the 3 cousins from the family, were the last, until now. Hopefully you'll all continue this for the good of the village and our family. It is a privilege, and I hope you all accept it. It is now up to you, since your mothers are gone, and I'm at my last days. I give you these gifts. Gloria, a sealed letter to be opened later. Hope, a ring, your mother's ring. Faith, a key to your destiny. I hope you believe it and will do your duty on the solar eclipse. The village will gather for your blessing and healing. The power comes from the goddess herself. Please keep it alive for the good of all of us. Keep the village safe from all evil. Now I'll rest in peace. Mr. Gregory, will you please open the window so I can see the moon and the stars once more? My blessings go to you all. Now go and believe. The girls left her, and Mr. Gregory told them more. You must rest up tonight. Tomorrow I'll take you all to the bank, and you will learn all you need to know. Gloria said, how can we rest? This is crazy, right? Our mothers never told us any of this, but I remember them all coming here once a year in December. Hope said, yes, my mother said it was something important they had to do all together, but never said anything more about it. Faith said, well, we'll see tomorrow. We might as well. We're here. The next day, so they all went to the bank with Mr. Gregory, and the key was to a safety deposit box, and in it was an old silver box with the family crest on it. This holds the secret. Also in the box was 2 more rings, identical to Hope's ring. Her mother was the last to die, and Aunt Henrietta didn't have time to put it back in the box with the others. The sealed letter was now opened, and it described the blessings for the village. In the silver box, Reverend Merryweather left a note. My dearest daughters, my three blessed by the goddess herself. You will have special powers from Mother Earth to heal and bless our village and our people from all evil. Blessings and love, Douglas Merryweather. The rings held the power. They were from Gloria and Faith's mothers. When they died, the family put them in the box until the girls were ready to take over. There was magic in them. When they put them on, they all seemed to feel it. A power so strange, but they knew what to do now. So now and for all time, 3 Merryweather daughters will save our family and our people. Aunt Henrietta put another note in for the girls. Now it's your turn. Please take this special gift, and help us live on. All of you or one of you may live in the house, or just come to visit once a year. All of you will have one daughter who will keep the Pact going. They will inherit your powers when they're ready to take their place. Until then, be blessed, my dear ones. So on December 21st, they all gathered around and blessed and healed all who lived in the village, and will be back the next year on the same date for the solar eclipse, as the Merryweather women have been doing since December 21st, 1693. Gloria, Hope, and Faith did get married and had one daughter each to take over when it was their time. They left a note to them and placed it in the silver box until it was their time to take over. They will add the rings to the box on their death. The power will live on. The silver box was put back in the bank. The cousins stayed in touch and once a year gathered in the village. Until this day, the village is safe, and all that live in peace and love. They take care of nature, and she takes care of them. I hope you enjoyed this story. Come back for more of Meg's Mysteries. Until next time.